depan game, we will learn. The negative tip is from SMA 7 Malang B. For this today, I would like to call the first speaker from the affirmative team, Miss Viola.
Well, Mr. Speaker, in this country, where use the common law system, like what happened in the UK and USA and other Commonwealth countries, like the example is Britain colonialism, there must be a high quality of justice. And then we see that the problem in the status quo is to make a decision. We have a single and expert judge, and we think single judge is not compatible again in a common law system. And then, to make this debate clearly, I would like to give you several points of definition. The first definition is common law system. We know that the common law system is a law system which doesn't have a constitutional truth and all the decision from the judge itself, and no constitutional proof and we see that no constitutional proof as the guidance. And the second is jury panel. We see that the jury panel is a group of people taken from society or expertise number more than 6, 7, 9, and 11 to decide the case. What we want as a government team is really clear that the common law country should always implement jury panel in the TDS to make a better justice itself. And I would like to give you the several mechanisms in this debate. If there is a conflict crime, court will call the several people from the society to be panel, and the main judge still from the judge itself. And in this debate, I would like to give you some points of argument. The first argument is why common law system should use jury panel, and the second is in line with the essence of democracy in the common law. And my second speaker will talk about the better quality of law product, and the second is get more trust from the society and the participation. And now moving on my first argument, why common law system should use the jury panels. We see that in Japan, right now, the biggest two law system in the world is the first common law, and the second is the civil law. In the civil law system, like Indonesia, there is a conditional book as a guidance. Well, we see that in the status quo about the criminal case, civil law has is on the judge, and we want here is super objective. One judge is a perfectist and it cannot be justified. But here we need more objective in giving the perspective, because we see that the analogy is if it's single, no. For the first is no counter reason and no discussion at all, and the second is of course it doesn't have any of checks and balance, and moreover the decision called the precedent will be used forever in the next case. Like the example is killing. Like the example is the killing, and the punishment is 20 years in jail, and the next killing will be punished in the 20 years in jail too. And that's mean the just decision will be used and must be valid. And then it will be more valid by using jury panel, because in the first is from the decision, and the second is by sharing, and the third is by checks and balance, and the last is more perspective. And even a little bit longer is okay, as long as the result is much better. And now moving on my second argument, in line with the essence of democracy in the common law. We see, ladies and gentlemen, in the status quo, most of the common law system countries are liberal democratic countries, like what happened in the UK and the USA. And we think that single judge is not representing the idea of the democracy itself, because the single judge is one man show essence of the democracy, and we see that the essence of the democracy itself is the first accountability, and the second is transparency, and the third is participation. And we see single judge is not representing we see that the single judge is not representing the togetherness in discussion and involved of the participation. And well, ladies and gentlemen, in democratic country, want people to decide